Ah, woof. Why does eBay charge fees on shipping? Why does eBay charge fees on taxes? Why does eBay charge fees? Well, they charge fees because they're a business. But in today's little Bad Dog Bites, we're going to try to talk to and explain how come eBay started charging fees on shipping and why they charge fees on taxes. And as well, we want you to stay tuned to the end because there's a very important point about how this is going to change a little bit in the midpoint of this year from the most recent winter seller update. So let's go back to history. We've been actually selling on eBay for 25 years now, have shipped and sold over 25,000 items. And so we're well versed with what everything has happened over the years. When eBay first started, part of the challenge came out from some unscrupulous sellers. Are there some? Yeah, just like there's some unscrupulous buyers, there's some unscrupulous sellers. And what is it that those unscrupulous sellers would do? Well, they would put items up for a low amount of money that eBay would charge its fees on, and then charge an exorbitant amount of money for shipping that eBay didn't charge fees on. Well, after a little while, it only took a couple of years, eBay started getting smart and going, wait a minute, how are these people all selling something for a penny? And we don't make any money on that penny, but they're charging $40 or $50 on shipping, and we don't make anything on that either. So they actually, because of a bunch of unscrupulous sellers, so you can't blame anybody other than those guys trying to cheat the system, they ended up saying, well, we're going to have to start charging our fee on an actual item delivery as well. So let's actually take a look. I've got an example up here for you just to take a look at. So this is a simple example. Right now, we're working with an approximate 13% fee on pretty well all the items that you have on eBay, 12.9% for most items, and plus the 30-cent transaction fee. What they do, though, if you think back, way before when this originally started, it was down in the 8 to 10% mark. But what used to happen was if you had a $50 item you were selling and you set the price at $10 and there's a 13% fee on that, it was $1.30. If you put $40 shipping on it, there was 0% fees being charged by eBay on the shipping, the total fee they would make on that item would be $1.30. In reality, it doesn't matter which way you work it. Now it's considered as a $50 total, including the shipping. So whichever way you decide to break it, they're going to charge $6.50 as their fees on that. So you can see they're making money on that. But that way, if you sell something with free shipping, you're paying the same fees as someone who sells something for a penny with $50 shipping, $50 with free shipping, or $40 with $10 shipping. All of those sellers all have equal fees being charged against them. So that's the thing I want you to remember. Now, as well, people say, well, and they charge a fee on not only that, but they charge a fee on the tax. Well, there's a reason they charge a fee on the tax too. And that's because eBay is actually filing the taxes for you in every single state. So you, as a reseller, don't have to have a tax number everywhere. So as far as I'm concerned, the fact that they are collecting and remitting taxes in all the states that are charging taxes on right now saves me a lot of time and effort. So you know what? They can take my 13% on that $2 or $3 or $6 that they were charging and say, you know what, if it's $6 in taxes, they can take another 75 cents and take care of those taxes for me. So I don't have a problem as a longtime seller paying someone to actually do some of the work. So those are the two things I want you to think about when you want to complain. Well, wait, they take money on this, they take money on that. Well, they're taking about 13%, which is a pretty good rate. On average, most people pay 13 to 15%. You may pay a little more if you're selling books. You may pay a little more if you actually don't have a store and you're putting things on individual auctions or individual items. You may even pay more if you're doing promoted listings or things along those lines. And that's the key that I want you to remember as of little later on this year. Right now, if you are doing a promoted listing, you are not paying the promoted listing fee on the shipping. But as of June, that's going to change as well. So if an item of yours happens to be found using promoted listings, and let's say we had that item up we just talked about there, and it was the 13%. Well, what's going to happen to that 13%? If I had it at a 4% promoted listings, at this point, I would actually be charged the 17% on the item and only 13% on the shipping. Come this June, you're going to be charged the full promoted fee on all the pieces. So, and depending upon where you live, you may also be charged additional taxes on top of that, which have nothing to do with eBay. They're just your provincial taxes or federal taxes or anything along those lines. So keep that in mind. It's a fee that's in there to cover off all of their development. I know sometimes it's frustrating as a seller as to some of the stuff they develop and some of the changes they make, but it's still one of the largest platforms out there for you as resellers, and therefore them collecting the money on taxes, them treating every seller equally, and basically those unscrupulous ones that caused it to come in for us all are the reason that we pay fees on shipping, taxes, and the item itself that sells. Hopefully you've learned a little bit here. If you'll join us here at Two Dogs Digs, follow us down below, give us a thumbs up. And we have tons and tons of different tips and live shows that talk about how to make a little bit more from your reselling journey. And we try to keep the F for fun in thrifting. So hopefully even this was a little bit of a fun way to learn a little bit more about eBay. Woof. Time for you to get out there, list a few things, hopefully sell them, and know why you don't have to be as frustrated now with why they're charging a fee. I'm Bad Dog.